Well, I think it's such a brilliant, exciting time to be alive on this planet. It's just, as any business owner, as any entrepreneur, um, I'm really passionate about helping yoga teachers shift their identity from, and especially those that are really interested in building their business and having a successful career, to think of yourself not as just a yoga teacher, but start to name yourself as a CEO, as a founder of a company, as a company owner, as an entrepreneur, because that's what you are. And when you start to think of yourself as an entrepreneur and as a business owner, any business owner, wise entrepreneur is going to use all the tools at hand. Now, it doesn't mean you have to be on every single social media platform. There's strategy. Keep it simple and choose the strategy that works, again, that's aligned with your Svadharma, with who you are. So in terms of the technology, though, it's super exciting to build your community and to connect, because to answer your question about how to find your people, with Facebook ads now, it's such an incredible tool, because you can put in yoga for cancer or cancer recovery in Indiana and start targeting people in cancer, support groups, or have, they like certain pages, or so, and she can start create a lead magnet. You create a free PDF and you just drive people there, start signing up on your list. The number one thing you want to do is build your email list. Build your email list and connect with your audience there. I get into this discussion every single time I lead my training, my business module, and people say, what about Instagram? You have the millennials who are like, but it's about Instagram. It's not, okay. Instagram is great, but Instagram could shut down at any time. Facebook could shut down at any time. They change their algorithms all the time. The only thing that you have that you really own is your email list. So everything goes back to building that attribute. But between emails, connecting with your audience about once a week, optimizing your website does not have to be complicated. There's just some very easy core strategies that just to start implementing, one step at a time. But I would say the place to start would be, of course, building your list, getting a Facebook business page. A lot of yoga teachers are still using their personal page. You can't run Facebook ads off your personal page. You can't target other pages off your personal page. So please get over to a business page. Also on Instagram, of course, now you can run ads as well, and connect with your audience that way and really engage. Because I really want teachers to hear that and break through the scarcity mentality and break through the sort of very outdated model that you're not going to make a lot of money teaching yoga. You can make a lot of money teaching yoga. And of course, it's not just about how much money. It's not all about the financial bottom line. But using these tools and, adding something like an online course, it doesn't mean your whole business model has to be an online course. Yeah. But you can add a really solid vertical into your business that you can repeat, that's repeatable and that's scalable. So you can launch it 2 times a year, 3 times a year. Say you have a 4 or 6 week course. That's a really good place to start. Connect it to your niche, connect it to that thing that you specialize in. So, again, I have yoga for cancer. I mentor another one of my girls, had childhood diabetes. So now she's getting ready to film a class. She has diabetes. And so she's filming a class on yoga for diabetes. So, choose that thing that sort of you're most passionate about and you're most interested and skilled in, and create an online course around it, and start small and it'll keep building, and you just stay consistent. And in a few years, you'll have a really solid, you'll have just a really solid business, and you can keep growing from that. So it's an enormous opportunity. Again, we certainly didn't even imagine anything like this when I started teaching yoga. It was just all live in person. And if you were lucky, maybe you got some DVDs,